Hey Ferocious fans, it is Nate Powell from Ferocious Beard Company. I am testing out a live sale page that I've been kind of like toying around in my head a way to do this, and it looks like it is working. It's broadcasting on the website now. So we are broadcasting on YouTube, Facebook, and the ferociousbeard.com website. So I'm not sure exactly how this is going to play out, because basically the idea is I'm going to have great choices for you guys, great deals. I'm going to have a lot of different scents available, all the scents I normally used to have under these special things, which are like live sales that I'm going to have periodically. It's not going to be, I haven't figured out yet if it's going to be set in stone every certain day or every couple of days or when I'm going to have these. And I don't know why, but on the website, like, this image is magnified. It's zoomed in a little bit, and I'm not sure why. But anyway, let's see how it looks. If I go to ferociousbeard.com. Oh, I know what I got to do. I need to exit. It's a lot of trial and error is what it is. So live sale, let me make that active right now. So publish, and then now that's just been published. So now when people go to ferociousbeard.com, Ferocious live sale is active, great deals. Okay, that's much better. Now I'm not like zoomed in. Let's just see the delay. Hand up. There's a delay for sure, and I don't know why, but that's okay. It's about 15-second delay, which is fine. I don't know who's here. Hey, Steve is here. What's going on? That metal guy, 1983, doing a live sale at the moment. So in other words, when you go to ferociousbeard.com, you'll see this video, and there's a link to click here to visit the live sale page. Let me put that link here now. Copy link address, and I'm gonna post that here. It's ferociousbeard.com/product/live-sale, and when you go to that page, there are some rules involved, but because there are rules, there's also positives involved. The positives are all the scents you remember me having last year are available on this live sale page, because I know how to make all the scents. I've got recipes, but the rules are no codes are allowed, and the reason for that is because I've priced these as low as I can go, and and still pay for everything. So basically, here's the deal with prices. Oils by themselves are $15. Balms and butters are $18. And you can get a combo oil and butter for $30, or an oil and balm for $30, or you can get a trio for $45, and that's going to be an oil, a balm, and a butter. So if you go to that page that I linked to, you will see basically it's a little bit quirky in how the instructions are there, but basically what you do is you select what product you want to buy. So if you want to buy an oil, you select oil. If you want to select a balm, obviously you select balm. If you want to get a combo, your choice, oil and butter or oil and balm. Or if you want to get a trio, you select the product first, and then you use the drop downs to let me know which of the scents you want for each of those products you've selected. And I literally have all my old scents that I had. Like, let me just go through some of these. I've got a Cut Above, which is a Collaboration Corner scent. Autumn Leaf, Banana Hammock, Barbershop, Black Java, that's a coffee scent. Bourbon Apple Crisp, Butterscotch, Buzz Off. Hold on, my cat is scratching my chair and it's kind of ticking me off, so I'm going to spray him with water. That tends to stop that from happening. All right, let's see. A couple of people have joined, and I apologize for the impromptu nature of this post today, guys. I just wanted to do some testing, and I'm glad you guys found me. So Steve's here, Daniel's here. What's going on? That guy Ray is here. What's going on, Ray? Bearded Tap Matt is in the house. What's up? E-Rock is here. Nate, brother, just got my beard wash and conditioner. Let's just say, wow, I absolutely love it. The lather is really awesome. Thank you so much, E-Rock. I appreciate you, man. And let's see. Someone asked me if you could get Texas Peach in a wash, because they really like that Texas Peach, but I don't offer it in a wash. But yeah, absolutely, I can do that. Certain scents I can make into a wash, because I know how many, how much I'll just need to add to it. There's some scents it's just really not worth making into a wash, because you end up using way too many drops of fragrance oil, and as soon as you wash your beard, it just goes right down the drain. So certain ones I'm not able to do, because it just doesn't make any sense. But yes, Butterscotch, Quentin. Butterscotch is back for this live sale. This is basically an idea I'm thinking of doing periodically, where I'm going to come on here. I'm going to give you guys really great deals. No codes are allowed, but the trade-off is you're going to get a better deal than you would get if you were using a code. And I'm going to have all my scents that I used to have from years past. Gold Standard, that's one from a couple of years ago. Bergamot, lemongrass, black pepper and vanilla, horchata, cinnamon leaf and vanilla. I feel like I'm looking at old friends here with all these different scents I used to have. Hot Damn, which was cinnamon, orange, and clove. Lone Wolf, that's a barbershop aftershave scent with a kick of spice. You guys might have remembered Lone Wolf from last year. That's there. Maximus Beard Reviews is here. What's going on, man? It's good to see you, brother. Yeah, E-Rock says, where you been? Charles McLaughlin just jumped in. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Thanks for jumping in. This is something a little different. This is basically a live sale, and you guys are, I think I posted the link. Let me just put this comment up here too, or not comment, but just so people know what's going on. It's $30 combos, $40 trios. fbeard.com is my shortcut for you guys, so you don't have to worry about spelling ferocious. And click on the live sale page right underneath the video of this that's playing, and you'll be brought right to that page. Let's see, there was a question. E-Rock says he wants to do a collaboration corner scent, but there are some scents I don't have. Would I ever get different scent oils? I do get them periodically, and then I add them to the list of scents that I make. So what I would say is send me a PM or send me an email. Let me know what you're interested in, and I'll see what I can do. There's some scents, if I think that it would be useful to add, because I know there'll be, several people that want to use that scent, just because I know certain scents that probably will be popular and some probably not. If it's something I don't think is going to be really popular, or if it's something that's like kind of like really, really expensive for me to get, then I probably wouldn't get it, unless we compromised and maybe could work out a deal or something. But yeah, I'm always up for that. Absolutely. If you want to just kind of put the scent here and just see what other people think too, that's a good idea, because you can always get some immediate feedback about if someone's interested in, a particular fragrance oil that they think they might be interested in. But yeah, absolutely. Let's see. On this, there's also our old cologne scents. Just looking at a few now, which, like, for example, Me is our version of Usher's He. There were a couple of different ones. Wingman, which was our version of CK1. What's up there, Yurik? Good to see you, brother. Doing something a little different today. I'm doing a live sale, and so by that I mean I've got all my scents from last year. So there's over 50 scents that are available, and I'm offering them to you, and I'll make them as sales come in. I'll make them tonight, tomorrow, and get those out. And it's a great way to get a hold of old scents that I used to sell that I just took off because they just weren't selling. Particular scents weren't selling like hotcakes, right? So I took the 12 or 14 most popular scents, and that's what I kept. But for these live sales, I want to offer you guys the scents I used to have too, just because I think there's some of you out there that might be wanting to try some stuff that I used to make that I just don't put on the site anymore. Piney Woods, Pine Needle, and Lavender. That's a good one if you like lavender. Open Seas is another cologne scent. It's our version of Nautica Oceans. And then let's see, Night Moves, which is another one that's all natural. Black pepper, peppermint, cinnamon leaf, and patchouli. Night Beast, lemon, blackberry, cherry almond, Texas cedarwood, and clove. That was another good one there. So E-Rock says mahogany is one of them. What do you guys think about having mahogany? Is that something you guys would be interested in having as a scent? Let me take a look just to see what that fragrance oil might cost. Let me see. Mahogany fragrance oil. Let's see if it pops up from places I like to go shop at. So yeah, mahogany. Oops, let me see. These websites always say they're using cookies. Yeah, you know what? I can order some mahogany. Let me get a new page here for OneNote. And let me see. Add section. I'm going to call this. What do I want to call this? Oh, here we go. Live sales. Okay. So mahogany. That's definitely one I can order. I will probably order that. Probably. What is today? Thursday. So give me to the weekend and let me see what I can do. What I usually like to do, I actually need to order some things from this company anyway, some additional fragrances that I'm starting to run out of. So I will add mahogany to this website, to this order. And if you can think of any more, I'll take a look at them, and if they're reasonably priced, I can do that too. But yeah, like that's a reasonable request. All right, let me close this. What's going on? T-Bearded Strickland's here. Haven't seen you for a while, brother. How are you doing, man? I'm doing a live sale. So what you can do is, I got to put that banner up again. Maybe it, oh, you know what? That banner disappears when I take the things off. So maybe I'll make this scroll at the bottom. But if you go to ferociousbeard.com or fbeard.com and then you click on the live sale page, you're going to see like about 50 different choices. Some of them that you guys might remember, Fruity Loops is my version of Fruit Loops. What else? Georgia on My Mind. Well, that's actually there. That's a collaboration corner scent. Ferocious Demise from the band Demise. Tangerine, Mango, and Cuban Tobacco. That's a good one. Emerald Forest. That's kind of a unique one. It's Ylang Ylang and Pine Needle. That's pretty good. E-Rock says, by the way, Nate, I have my Friday giveaway to a friend who doesn't have Ferocious. He lives in Texas and will be purchasing tomorrow. Oh, thank you, man. I really appreciate you sharing the love. Thank you very much. I have awesome stuff. Thank you. I tell you, man, I do appreciate that. I really do. It took me a while. When I first started in 2017, it took me like 6 months to realize that my products were worth it. I mean, you know, it took me a while to build up the confidence to realize that, hey, people are really liking my things. I will say that I have been using the new blend of beard oil when I'm using the castor oil and the sunflower oil without the grapeseed oil. I'm using that now for my beard, and it does feel a lot softer. It's weird because I actually put one of my older versions on the other day that had the grapeseed oil and not the castor and not the sunflower oil. And a few hours later, it did feel, someone had mentioned that when they use oils that have grapeseed oil in it, that their beard starts to feel a little crunchy after. And now I know what they mean, because I didn't know what they were talking about at first, because I hadn't had really anything to compare it to directly. But now I know what they're talking about when they say their beard felt crunchy after, because my old blend, when I put it in after a few hours, it did start to feel a little bit, you know, like when you're walking through the leaves in the woods, that kind of feeling. Like wasn't like it was hard per se, but it just didn't feel as soft as the new blend does. So if you haven't tried Ferocious with a new blend yet, I recommend trying it. And on this live sale, the prices are really pretty reasonable. Beard oils are $15. Beard balms and butters are $18 each. And if you want to get a combo, oil and butter or oil and balm, it's just $30. And of course, I've got the shipping. It's $5.99. And then a trio's $45. Same here. I had a $25 gift card that we gave away in a live stream. Yes. Yeah. I mean, so what do you think of the new blend versus the old blend? And some of you might like the old blend better. And I was skeptical of castor oil for the longest time. For a couple of years, I was skeptical because I just thought, maybe it's gimmicky, maybe it's not, but I just felt a little skeptical of it. And because people would always say it made your beard grow better. And I was like, well, I don't know necessarily that that's the case, but I can say with 100% certainty that, at least for me, it makes it softer. Oh, there was a couple more things. Musk. E-Rock says musk. And then teakwood. All right, so I'll price these out. I'll just add them to the list here, and then musk, teakwood, and cherry. Just plain old cherry, which I wanted to get for a while. I don't remember what company it was. They sent me a sample, though, of just their cherry. And, man, it was like a cherry lollipop. It was awesome. I really liked it. Let's see. Vado says, is squalane a really expensive ingredient? You know what? I don't know. I've never heard of squalane, but let me check it out. Squalane. And I'm assuming that must be a carrier oil of some kind. Let's see. Squalane. Olive squalane. What does squalane do for skin? Squalane is the store-bought version of squalene, a natural substance produced by the sebaceous glands that make up 10 to 12% of your skin's oil. Okay, so it's a... I'm just trying to see where you would get it, though. Squalene oil, 100% pure. Well, this is on Etsy. I see it sold. You can get, looks like, 32-ounce squalane for $40.91. So that's one of those things that... So I'm gonna post the link to this on my little page here, so that way I can refer to it later. So that would be a carrier oil, essentially, right? And I know we just went through a carrier oil change. So this is something I would have to test. So I'm not really sure. Oh, who else is here? So balm is more of a hold and butter is more of a nourishment. Yes, that is true. And that was a good question, Ray. Ray asked the questions, what's the difference between balm and butter? For some companies, their balms are very, very, they've got a lot of beeswax, so they're going to hold really hard. But obviously you can imagine when you're trying to get it out of the tin, it's going to be super hard. My balms are more of a conditioning balm. They do have beeswax in it, but they're not like a super, super hold. What we do here at Ferocious is we have a beard wax for those of you that want that super hold, and that's like 50% beeswax. So our beard balm has some beeswax and it has lanolin, and it does help your beard hold, but will also condition your beard. Our beard butter has no beeswax in it, but it does help condition your beard. And just because of the lanolin in it, it also does, in the shea butter, it helps to hold it in place some. But I like it better than the balm, personally, because it just feels more soft in my beard. Even though I could feel like that lanolin helping to keep it in place, it doesn't have that hold like you would have with a balm because there's just no beeswax. So E-Rock's got to go. He's got his son's football practice. Awesome. Well, have a great time. Hope the weather is great. Let's see. Oh, Terps McTavish is here. What's going on, Terps? I stumbled onto your make your own option the other night. I think it's genius. Thank you, sir. I noticed next to the sea salt scent it says cotton linen. Yes. I got it right here, actually. This is the sea salt, and so it's like a fresh cotton linen scent, right? This one here, it's not exactly cotton linen, but it is very close to what you think of when you think of cotton linen. And it's funny, this sea salt, I just think it smells really great. It's a clean smelling sea salt. There's another sea salt out there that I bought. Do I have it here? I'm just looking around. Yeah, so one time I wasn't able to get this sea salt, which is Nature's Oil Zen. This is particularly, it's a fragrance oil sea salt, and I really love this scent. So one time I decided, since I was running out of that, to get some more, and they didn't have any in stock. So I went out to this other website and got this sea salt from here. It's a common company called Brambleberry. And I'll tell you what, guys, this sea salt, thumbs down, in my opinion. Brambleberry's sea salt. Now, don't get me wrong. It probably does a better job in true honesty with actually reproducing the smell of a sea. But you know, like if you go down to like the sea and it's low tide and you smell that sea, that's kind of what it smells like to me, and I don't like it at all. So I was like, oh gosh, I can't use this sea salt. So luckily this company restocked this one and I got this sea salt. This one is amazing and smells like it does smell like cotton scent too. So like, I mean, if I know there is a cotton scent and I should probably get some. So let me add that to the list too. But in a pinch, it does a great job in mimicking cotton. So if that makes sense, I hope that makes sense, Terps. Yeah, let's see. Envato says it's the amount of wax on them. And that's another thing, guys. Some companies put wax in their butter. Although I'm told it's mostly for shipping purposes because the melting point on beeswax is higher than on, coconut oil, shea butter, things like that. And so it helps the melting. It helps to prevent it from melting. You know what I mean? So that's why they do it. But anyhow, I wanted to just show you guys, if you guys check out that website, theferociousbeard.com, go to the main page, and just underneath the video that's playing, you'll see the over 50 cents to choose from. Oil, $15, Balms and Butters, 18, Combos, 30, Trios, 45. Click here to visit the live sale page. If you click and go to that page, it's going to bring you to a page that I will only open up when it is actually live. And once we're not live anymore, I'll go back to the regular site so you won't see the video anymore. But it's basically, it has the rules, which are basically no codes allowed during live sales. And the reason for that is because I've really minimized these as low as I can get them and still be able to run a business and grow. But, I mean, $15 for an oil. Normally our oils are $17.99. What else? The $18 for Balms and Butters. Normally they're $19.99. A combo is a really great deal at $30. And then a trio, $45. That's a great deal. So, and you get the added benefit of going back and finding and buying all these different scents that I've got on the website, which are a ton of them. I mean, literally over 50 cents, I would imagine. This is how I was up until January. I had all these different scents available, and people would get like so overwhelmed with which scents they wanted to buy because there was just so many choices. So on this page, I've got all of them listed here. And I mean, I've got all the recipes. I can make them. Of course, they're all going to be fresh because I don't know what you're going to get, and I haven't built up a stock of really any of these except for the most popular ones, which I only have about a stock of maybe 2 to 5 bottles of those and maybe 1 to 3 butters. So, hey, Lenny just jumped in. What's going on, Lenny? Just doing a kind of impromptu live sale here where we've got some really great deals on the original 50 plus scents that I used to make, and that I'd be happy to make fresh for you. So it's basically one of those things I like to do. I'm wanting to, it's a new idea. It started out a couple of months ago when I did a virtual farmers market, and then I kind of want to refine that a little bit more and have what are called live sales. And this is on YouTube, and it's also on Facebook. So for those of you that are interested, every now and then, I haven't set up a schedule for when I'm going to do these, but you know, I'm going to just basically, I'll let you guys know in advance when I'm going to do them. I just wanted to kind of test the idea tonight and see, you know, what kind of reaction I would get and what kind of thoughts you guys had on this and all that stuff. So Terps, I wanted to follow up too on your other comment about the make your own. Yeah, so that's something, how that all started was because when I had all these fragrance oils and essential oils to make all these different scents, I thought, wow, why don't I just kind of make it so people can actually create their own? And I was nervous about doing it at first because, you know, I don't know what you guys are going to pick, and I didn't know if I could even make them and be successful at it. I just had no idea. So I was like, you know what? You don't realize until you try something if it's going to either be great or if it's going to flop. And so I put it on the site, but I didn't really publicize it too much. I just wanted to kind of keep it low key for a little while, probably really about 2 years ago. And then I, you know, as I started doing them, so what I do is when I make a create your own, I will put on your label how many drops of each fragrance or essential oil goes into your bottle, because I want you guys to know how many drops I use. So this way, if you ever want to order it again, I'll have that documented. But two, if you look at it and say, well, you know what, the cinnamon's a little sweet in this one or too strong, can you maybe, looks like you put 6 drops, can you put 2 or 3? I'll have a baseline of where I did it before, so now I'll be able to, and you will too. So like if you ever go out and want to buy your own essential oils or fragrance oils, you can make this at home too, and you'll know exactly how many drops I put on there. So that's the reason I do it. So Diablo Bearded just jumped in and says, what's the sale today? So first of all, welcome. Thanks for jumping in on here, Diablo. So this is a live sale, and so what the link is, if you go to ferociousbeard.com or fbeard.com, you can see our video on the front page, and just underneath it is the link to the live sale. And what the sale is $30 combos. They're $15 oils, $18 balms and butters. You can get a combo for $30, like I said. You can get a trio for $45. And the cool thing about this is you can get whatever one of the fragrances that are in the, I guess, scents you want to call them, that I made up until January. I've got over 50 different scents you can choose from. And you can mix and match, you know, like if you want to put an oil with one scent. Oh, like Buzz Off, that's another one with once summer comes, it's even better because it really does help keep the mosquitoes off you at night. That's Texas Cedarwood and Citronella. But I've got literally a whole listing of all the different scents I used to have. And I really, you know, I want to offer that to you guys periodically because when I reduced the scents to about 14 different scents to just my most popular ones in January, of course it meant that I wouldn't be able to generally offer you guys the true breadth and scope of scents that I've been offering up to January. But I do want to keep those available for you guys periodically. So, and here's another thing. If you know about the scent that I make, like if you're like, it's kind of like a secret menu. If you already know about it, just send me a message and say, hey, you know, let me pick one that I don't make anymore, but I can make for you. Double Bourbon, for example. It's bourbon and sandalwood. Really, really nice, smooth scent. And I don't put that on the website anymore. But if you know about double bourbon and you're like, hey, man, can you make me a double bourbon? Hell yeah, I can. Just let me know and just order one like a naked or something, which is unscented. And just say, hey, I ordered a naked, but can you really make it a double bourbon? You got it, bud. Absolutely. Emerald Forest, I was just talking about that one. Ylang Ylang and Pine Needle. Ferocious Fruit Punch, which is apple, raspberry, orange, grapefruit, and pineapple. That's another really interesting Hawaiian Punch style scent too. So Diablo, I hope that kind of helps you understand what the sale is. And it looks like there's 4 people actually on the site right now, which is cool. So that's pretty much what the idea is behind it. Fruity Loops, that's like Fruit Loops. There was another one too, like a Captain Crunch. Do I have that listed here? I have a Captain Crunch fragrance oil. I don't know that I have that listed as a scent though, but that's definitely something I can make too. Forester, that was Texas Cedarwood, Tea Tree, Rosemary, and Patchouli. Irish Cream, Coffee, Chocolate Mint, and Bourbon. That's on the collaboration corner list at the moment, but some of these collaboration corner scents, I am going to be pulling them away just because if they don't sell within 90 days, I'll take them off the site. I highly recommend Lone Wolf as one to choose from. Lone Wolf is a barbershop aftershave scent with a kick of spice. Let's see, let me look at some of these other scents that I used to make. Monkey Business, there's one that I really liked a lot. Banana, Amber, and Vanilla Bean. That's a great scent if you like something a little bit different. Let's see, Terp says, yeah, I absolutely love the idea. I'm excited to see how my combo turns out. Man, that makes 2 of us. Thank you, too, for that. I love making create your owns. I really do because, I can make my own scents all day long, even though I do have them documented, and I look at them as I'm about to make them. They're ones that I've already made, so it's not really like the challenge has already been met because I already know how to make those, but I love making new scents that you have just come up with. And seriously, guys, there's a banner on the website normally that says like over 5 million scents available, and it's true. Like what you guys think of, if you just pick 4, like if Lenny picks 4 and Diablo picks 4 fragrance oils or essential oils, and Terps picks 4 and Vado picks 4, there could be over 5 million people that pick 4 fragrance oils or 4 essential oils, and each one will come out totally differently, because that's when you start doing like all the different fragrance oils and essential oils I have multiplied by which ones you choose, it just starts to multiply to where eventually the calculator can't even figure it out because there's so many. Just some ideas that people have made recently for create your owns. Let's see, on this page I started going to an Excel spreadsheet to keep up with these, and I've got like 49 listings right now, but I have a lot more than that back in the orders themselves. Here's some ideas some people came up with. One was warm vanilla sugar, vanilla, and coconut shavings. One was eucalyptus, ginger, sandalwood amber. One was anise, which is like a licorice, peppermint, and warm vanilla sugar. I had one that was a little bit more extensive. Let's see. Banana, blueberry, cherry tobacco, campfire, coconut shavings, mountain rain, oud, and warm vanilla sugar. So they put 8 different fragrances or essential oils in theirs. So I made that for them. What else? Goes on and on. Bay rum, cedar leather, Cuban tobacco, and sea salt. Amber, blackberry, cedar leather, cherry tobacco. Lemon, Fruit Loops, and raspberry porter. Yeah, coconut shavings was you. Okay, great. I appreciate you letting me know that, because when I see names on YouTube, they don't jive with what I see in the order. So I appreciate you saying that to me, man. Yes. So let me just tell you this. Since you're here, let me just tell you one thing. I was talking to my wife about this too last night, and she liked the smell too. The thing is, with certain scents, I think you wanted it strong or maybe ferociously strong, but I gotta just say up front, there are certain scents that we can't, like lighter scents, right? You can't make a lighter scent any stronger than as strong as it can be. And vanilla, the warm vanilla sugar, of the 3, the warm vanilla sugar and the coconut shavings are stronger than the vanilla in jojoba oil, because the vanilla in jojoba oil is my own, like I hand scrape these. So if you see little black dots in them, there's some black dots. It's because it's hand scraped vanilla beans. I make it myself, and I'm due to actually make some more soon. But it's not super strong because it's real vanilla beans in jojoba oil, so it just sits in jojoba, and you can't like boost the strength of that because it's it can only be as strong as the strongest thing in there. And for that one, the strongest thing in there would probably be, it's tough to say between the warm vanilla sugar and the coconut shavings. Maybe the coconut shavings because it has a unique coconut scent, but the warm vanilla sugar is a nice warm blend. But I got it as strong as I could make it without it being dangerous. It's just that it is a vanilla scent, so it's not going to be like, holy cow, this thing just punched me in the face. It's going to be like, oh, this is a nice strong blend, and you'll smell it, but it's not going to be like some scents like cherry tobacco, for example, that's going to really be very strong, if that makes sense. Diablo says, Nate made my scent last year. I loved it. Amber, banana, Caribbean Escape, and South Seas. Oh, yeah. There you go. That's perfect. Actually, let me see if that one's on this list or if this is on the other one. Let's see. Find South Seas. Yes. That was Diablo's Delight, right? And I have exactly how many drops I put in there. So if you ever want that one again, I can make it for you exactly like I made it last time. So, but yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Awesome. So the plan's working then. That's good to see, because I was like, man, I hope this works. There's so many, it's like just an idea, but like literally, I don't know of any other companies that do create your own in a few days. I know of some that, okay, let's plan it out. We'll sit down. We'll discuss the ingredients. We'll think if it's going to have a mass appeal and this and that. I don't do that because it's not for everybody else. It's for you. So as long as you like it, that's the important thing. When it comes to the create your owns, I don't care if, 9 out of 10 bearded gentlemen don't like it. What I care about is if you like it. So that's the important thing. It's all about your own scent. So that's why I do it. That's kind of like you pick the ingredients and leave it to the professionals. Yeah. And that's kind of like Build-A-Bear, but it's Build-A-Beard oil instead. And I like I say, I really enjoy doing it just because it's really fun to do ideas that you guys have. So, and some of you guys have just come up with some really amazing scents that are like, holy cow, this is like, you guys, I'm surprised you're not making it yourself. It's so good, So, very cool. And it's fun. It really is. It's just a blast. I wonder if I should put something on IG about this. Only thing is, since it's kind of like spur of the moment, I'm just not really, I just kind of put this up real quick just to see how it will go. And look at this, we're already almost 39 minutes into it, just about. So, and I kind of accidentally left you guys hanging a bit because I didn't hit the start button until like 20 minutes after I set the YouTube video up. And I haven't even checked Facebook to see if it's on there. Because I know Facebook has a rule where if you don't start your broadcast within like 10 minutes or something of you saying you're going to start, then they don't even host it. But if I go to the Ferocious Beard. Oh, yeah, it's on there too. Awesome. We got 35 people reacted, 7 engagements. And it links right to there. Oh, cool. Let me just clarify something too. I was just looking at the, you guys know if you're on Instagram or on the Facebook page, I put out let's support official Bearded Beta as he continues to grow his channel, his mustache, and his commission. So he had posted on Instagram maybe 20 minutes before I made that video, the fact that he made like $2.85, I believe, $2.30 commission last month because for my affiliates, I give them 15% of the sale, and then the customer saves 15%. And I think in this case, he just had one sale. Someone used his code BETA, and he posted that on his IG. And I'm like, that's kind of funny because he, like, I mean, I don't care. I mean, that's fine. But it just made it look like, ooh, only $2.30. So I wanted to kind of like, put it into perspective, you know, because some people who make, who are affiliates, you know, they'll make more than that if they get more people using their code. Because 15% on a sale, I mean, that's pretty reasonable and it's fair. I think it's fair. I mean, I should share the wealth, as I say, because if it weren't for you sharing your code with somebody, then I wouldn't have necessarily got that sale. So I really appreciate you guys spreading the word about Ferocious, and that's why I do that. And so that's when I put that video out. It was kind of tongue-in-cheek, but sometimes dry humor is tough to understand. They don't know if I'm serious, I'm joking, whatever. Generally, I'm a pretty dry humor kind of person, so if you see something like that, I do try to put little smileys in there just so people know, hey, I'm just kind of like having fun with this. So, but just thought I'd put that out there because some people were probably, based on some reactions I got, some people were like, why is he putting this here? So that's the reason I did it, just to kind of poke fun at Beta for putting his little comment out, but then too to say, hey, I do appreciate it, no matter if it's one sale or not. Oh, E-Rock is back. Wow, that wasn't too long. That was a short practice, or you just dropped him off, or you're at the maybe you're there watching it live on your phone. But anyhow, that's pretty much. I just wanted to test this out, guys, and just see how it worked out. But it's working out. I'm broadcasting live on Facebook. I'm broadcasting live on YouTube. I'm broadcasting live on the website. And so it looks like it's working out, guys. So thank you very much for jumping in on here. If you don't mind, hit the like button, and if you are not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, because the more people I can reach, the more we can do, the more we can offer. If you haven't downloaded our app yet, please download our app. Can you do Barber's Retreat for the sale? Let me see if that's one that's in there. Here's what you should do. Diablo, do this. Select the naked, which is the plain one, and then just send me a message after saying, please make this Barber's Retreat, and I'll honor that. I'll be able to do that, okay? Because I want to, the idea is not to limit you guys with scents. It's really, I just didn't add that to this list because I don't think Barber's Retreat was in existence when I first had this list. So, yes, definitely. Just click naked, and then order what you want, and then send me a message after, and I'll make whatever you put as naked. Or whatever you want me to make as Barber's Retreat, I will. So, sound fair? Oh, it was a quick meeting. Oh, okay, got you. Gotcha. So yeah. Anyhow, I will keep the website up for probably a couple more hours. I'm not going to broadcast for a couple more hours, but I will keep the website up so you guys can take a look at it and see, what you want to do if you're interested in anything. And then I'll take the site down later tonight, the live sale site down, and then we'll go ahead and close it up. And then I will make an announcement next time before I do the live sale. That way you guys can prep for it, because I definitely want to make sure you guys are well taken care of with prices, with the scents I have to offer, and yeah, so I really appreciate you guys. Diablo, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate your interest, and if anyone else is interested in purchasing, head over to ferociousbeard.com, click on the live sale link just under the video, and get yourself something really good. Really appreciate everything you guys do for me, of course, and more to come. I've got some big changes coming later on this year. It's gonna be really good, and I'll let you guys know as more develops on that. But anyhow, that's all I got for now, and I appreciate everything you guys are doing. Take care, and we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.